When I was choosing my university, I asked myself, what do I want to be?
This is a place where I can think openly and be independent.
I want to be taught by leaders in their academic field.
I want to be challenged and I want to be inspired.
I chose to come to York because it is a world-class university with a big focus on research and using that research to inform the studying that you do here as well.
York's got a really good academic reputation. It's in the Russell Group.
From a very young age, I used to come here on family visits, and it was kind of my aspiration to study here. We were in such a lovely setting.
And it's just lovely to be living in a city with so much oomph. And there's so much heritage and history right on our doorstep. You could never get bored.
I think studying at York, it has really opened up my mind what is available out there. I feel that it's really my home. When I come from travel all over the place and then I go to York and I was just like, yes, this is home.
Independent study is very important at a university level because it helps you sort of realize your own voice. I think very importantly, it creates discipline.
It teaches you how to prioritise in life, and that's what independent study is all about.
There's a lot of stuff always happening on campus.
And I think it has everything that you can need as a student.
The flexibility that you get to really develop yourself outside of the course is probably the best reason to come to York.
I believe that the University of York has given me the opportunity to make great contacts as well as learn the skills that are going to drive you through the industry as well.
You're not just coming out of a degree, you're coming out with the skills that you can actually use in work as well.
I'm really proud of everything I've achieved here.
Hello and welcome to the University of York. I'm Naomi and I'm a graduate ambassador in the university's student recruitment team. The reason I'm talking to you today is that I've got 4 years' experience of being a student at York, graduating last July with a degree in Spanish and linguistics. Part of my role now is all about passing on that knowledge and experience to people just like you, who are looking into the wide world of making choices about university. Deciding to go to university is one of the most important decisions you'll ever make, but it doesn't have to be scary. University has the potential to shape your life in so many ways, from broadening your horizons and supercharging your career to the lifelong friends and amazing memories you'll make along the way. Today we're going to take a whistle-stop tour of what university life is like here at York, from the campus to the city, careers, sports and societies. This is your opportunity to find out why the choice is York. Meet our academics and support staff and students, and ask any questions that you may have. So let's get started. It's probably best to start with the campus itself, the centre of all student activity here at York. To put it simply, living on campus means you have everything in one place. Studying, relaxing, catching up with friends over lunch or a coffee, and even joining in with societies and sports is all right on your doorstep. You'll have beautiful green areas around you to relax in on sunny days, a big lake running throughout campus, and wildlife such as geese, ducks and rabbits for neighbours too. What more could you want? Another great feature of York is our college system. Colleges are like smaller communities within the larger university setting, a place where students can live, relax and get involved with events too. They're also a place where students can go to for support. Each college has a dedicated team to help you learn to manage your well-being and access the right support and information if needed. Colleges are diverse communities that bring together students from across all subject areas and all parts of the world. As on-campus accommodation is within colleges, the first people you meet at York will likely be from your college, and if your experience is like mine and many others, they might turn out to be lifelong friends. It's this supportive and inclusive atmosphere that colleges provide that really helped me to settle in here at York and make those first few weeks away from home that bit easier. At York we have over 65 sports clubs, even some more obscure ones such as skydiving, ultimate frisbee and even Quidditch. If you're like me and are severely lacking in interest and ability in sports, my advice is not to rule anything out. My biggest regret of my university life is not getting involved with sports, as some of my friends did with no prior knowledge or experience of the sport and ended up having the best time, making friends for life and winning leagues. The nice thing about sport at York is that there are varying levels of competitiveness and ability. You don't have to be the next Usain Bolt to get involved. In fact, beginners are encouraged. There are just as many opportunities to get involved with sport as a supporter too. For example, Roses Weekend, an annual varsity event between York and Lancaster University. Roses is a bit like a cross between a festival and a mini Olympics. It's Europe's largest inter-university varsity event, and the whole of both universities get involved in playing and supporting. If you thought that 65 sports clubs wasn't enough, we also have over 200 societies to choose from. Categories range from panto to gaming, beekeeping, even hummus appreciation. Whatever you're into, you'll find it here at York. And even if you don't, you can set up your own society too. Most courses will also have a dedicated society, which provides a great way to hang out with friends outside of lectures. I studied Spanish and linguistics, so joined the Spanish Society, which was a great way to improve my language skills by chatting to native speakers while doing something fun like going for tapas. Societies are open to every student, even if you're not a member of that particular community or course, and you can join as many societies as you like. Most of them will hold regular events and activities, from movie nights to even trips abroad, so it's really worth looking into societies that you might be interested in joining, as they're a great way to meet new people and try new things. There are also lots of volunteering opportunities for York students, including projects that help the local community, support students' mental health, and even encourage the hedgehog population on campus. I volunteered with a project called Night Safe while I was a student, which provides support to students on nights out in York. Volunteers patrol the city, providing a friendly face and a helping hand, from handing out flip-flops to giving directions to the nearest bus stop. York is often ranked one of the safest and friendliest cities in the UK, so it was great to be involved in a project to help keep the city that way. Another thing to consider when you're making decisions about university is perhaps spending some time on a placement abroad or in the UK. Whatever you study, York has opportunities for you to either work, study, or volunteer abroad or in the UK for a few weeks, months, or even a full year. I did a year abroad in Spain as part of my course, and it honestly adds a whole new level to the skills and experiences that you're already developing at university. As well as improving my language skills, my time abroad helped me to become more independent and confident in my abilities, as well as giving me the opportunity to visit fantastic places and meet amazing people. It really is a valuable experience and something that I would recommend everyone to look into as part of your university life. Our Centre for Global Programmes have placements on every continent, except Antarctica. So make sure to talk to them and your department today to find out what's on offer. One of my favourite things about being a student at the University of York, and even still living here now, is having such a fantastic city on the doorstep. I like to think of York as the Goldilocks city. Small enough so you can easily wander around while feeling safe and part of a community, but big enough to have everything you could want as a student. It's just right. It's steeped in rich history and beautiful architecture, and there's always something going on. York holds festivals all throughout the year for different things, including chocolate, the Vikings, and even hot air balloons. There's also loads of independent shops, restaurants, pubs, clubs, and bars. In 2018, York was voted the best place to live in the UK by the Times newspaper. And I may be a bit biased, but I can't help but agree. My only warning would be to be careful inviting friends and family to visit, because from my experience, they'll be pestering you to come back again and again. With the campus only being 20 minutes away on the bus, or an easy walk or cycle from the city centre, you get the best of both worlds as a student. A vibrant student buzz on campus, and a beautiful, cultural and lively city right on your doorstep. Another fantastic feature of York is how central we are in terms of travel around the rest of the UK. You can easily pop to the seaside for fish and chips, go alpaca trekking in the Yorkshire Dales, or visit another fab UK city for the weekend. By train, London is only 2 hours away, Edinburgh 2.5, and Leeds just 30 minutes. At York, you're never too far from an adventure. If you've got any questions about living in York, our students are a great source of information and advice. Feel free to ask them anything. Not so long ago, they were in the same position as you, so there's no such thing as a stupid question. Now, you may be thinking it's a little bit early to start thinking about careers when you haven't even started university yet. Don't worry, you don't have to know what you want to do after university just yet. I'm still not sure myself. But it's never too early to start thinking about your own skills and achievements and how you can use these to demonstrate your employability. especially nowadays when employers are looking for so much more than just a degree. The University of York Careers Service provides a huge amount of support to students, from CV writing to interview practice and even large-scale careers fairs on campus. The support that they provide is available to all students, even after you've graduated. What's more, our award-winning York Strengths programme offers tailored support to help you discover your strengths and how you can demonstrate them best to employers. This kickstarts your career planning from the very beginning of your university experience, rather than leaving everything for a mad scramble before graduation. So that's the end of our Whistle Stop tour. I hope you feel like you've got to know us a little bit better. Now, it's all well and good listening to my experiences, but today is about you and how you can gain as much as possible from attending. Just like your time at university, today should be all about making the most of things. My advice to you would be to use this opportunity to get as much information as possible. The more you know, the better you can make an informed decision about what's right for you. Remember, it's more than just a degree. It's the next 3 or more years of your life. It's a big decision, but we're all here, as well as your friends, family, and teachers, to help you make the decision that's right for you. I think the University of York was the best place for me, not just because of the exceptional teaching and learning, but because of the huge range of opportunities and support available too, all within a beautiful city and campus setting. I hope you enjoyed today, and although I hope to see you here at York in the future, wherever you end up, I hope you have a fantastic university experience and make the most of all the opportunities available to you. You never know where it might take you.
I'm Georgia, I'm in Vanbrugh College and I study English Literature. So I was really nervous at the start, but then as soon as I met all my flatmates and realised how supportive and nice they all were, it felt like I had a new family that I could call like my uni family.
My name's Samuel. I am a first year student studying law. We have the forum, which is like our common room. It's got like PlayStation in, pool table, table tennis table. My house is a house of 12. I'm in a shared bathroom, 1 between 3. It's cleaned every day, like absolutely immaculate. Many people might think that 12 is a lot, but you do have your own room and you do have that sense of individual space if you want to.
My name is Yasmin Gadamian. I'm a first year studying law and I live in Halifax. It has a very homely feel to it. It's kind of like its own little community, like they're all little courts. There was an option for me to live off campus and I think living on campus is the best decision. It's an easy way to get involved in a lot of things at uni and meeting new people, so I'm really glad that I stayed on campus.
My first name is Burak and I'm doing a PhD in computer science. I did my bachelor's in Istanbul and then I decided to do a master's outside my country. In my opinion, York is one of the best cities to live and study in the UK. I don't feel insecure at any time, and that's what I really like about York. I feel secure, I feel home.
I am James, I'm studying marketing and I'm in Langwith College. I picked York because I liked the college system. I see it as like a little community within the university that you belong to. It gives you something in common with someone at first who you don't know. Like you can all say you're in the same college, and if not, it gives you something to talk about.
My name's Olivia, I'm studying English Literature and I'm from Alcuin College. Favourite things about living on campus really is the things that Alcuin's got to offer. You've got like Free Fruit Monday, streaming the Game of Thrones, the football's always on, RuPaul's Drag Race, Dog Sock, so the Dog Society come in so you can just go and take a break from revision and go stroke the dog. All of this I didn't really expect to find when I came to live on campus.
I'm Joe, I study French and Spanish and I'm from Constantine. I did think about it before I came that it would be an issue to live on East and study on West, but honestly they're two different campuses but they're really close to each other. The walk is really nice, it only takes me like 20 minutes, but if it's raining or something the bus is really quick as well, and it's a free bus. No matter where you are on campus, I think it's a really good idea.
I'm Revati Priya. I'm doing my MRes in psychology. The place where I come from is like a concrete jungle. It's just buildings and buildings. So the fact that it's filled with lakes and lush green surroundings, it really makes me feel good. Like, you know, being a psychology student, I believe healthy environment is important to have a sound mind.
So my name's Amy Lee, I study psychology and I'm at Constantine. The whole flat is like such a nice place and like all the people in it I get along with so well. Like the friends you make at uni are your friends for life, and I truly believe that. The friends I've made, I can't imagine ever being friends with them back home, but for some reason when I was here I just knew that they were going to be like my closest friends.